Today I'm going to share with you my recipe for cilantro lime mahi mahi tacos. Okay, to get started, we are going to make our taco shells. Now, if you've watched our breakfast tacos video, these are going to be exactly the same. We are going to use 1 ounce per taco shell of low fat or reduced fat cheese. So I already have these in 1 ounce piles. So we're gonna make 4. We're gonna make 2 servings with this. So 2 of these taco shells are going to be 1 serving. So when you have that down, we're just gonna spread that out and make it into a circle. And I'll spread my last 1 ounce pile. And these will be our taco shells. I'm gonna put these in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes at 375. While our taco shells are cooking, we're gonna go ahead and get started on our mahi mahi. We're gonna put a little bit of topping on that before they cook, so we're gonna just prep that, get those on, and when those are done, we'll go ahead and put our mahi mahi in. We're gonna start with our cilantro. This has already been washed. We're gonna use this for both the topping for our mahi mahi as well as our salsa that we're gonna put with our tacos. We just want this chopped up nice and fine. Once we have that all chopped, we're gonna do a couple tablespoons up to 1/4 of a cup of cilantro. We have our 1/4 of a cup of cilantro. We're gonna add a tablespoon of melted butter. So I'm gonna go ahead and melt this and then I'll add it right to the mixture.
Melting.
Okay, once that's melted, I'm gonna put that in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and use these handy little spatulas again. I love these little ones. They're so convenient for all of these little things that we do. We're gonna get it all in there. All right, next we're gonna add the lime, and you can add lime and lime zest, but we're just gonna go ahead and roll that a little bit. Cut that in half. And I like to use this little guy because it measures out my juice. I also will put this in the description below. All right, we're gonna add a tablespoon of lime juice. And then we're going to add 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. I like to use my handy little garlic roller. I just put that in, roll it a little bit, and all the skin pops right off. And then I'm gonna use my, as you can tell, my well-used garlic press because I use this so much. This will also be in the description below. And I'll just press that right into there. Now would be a great time to subscribe, and I would appreciate it so much. And then we'll just mix that all together. Oh my goodness, I feel like I could just eat this right now. It smells so good. And then I'm just gonna add 1/4 of a teaspoon of onion powder, a pinch of salt, a pinch of pepper, and then I added 1/4 of a teaspoon of my Flavor God Everything Spicy seasoning. You do not have to add that. I like a little heat to mine. You could also use a taco seasoning or cumin. Finish mixing that. Once that's all mixed together, we're gonna go ahead and just top that right on our mahi mahi. Now remember, with your fish, you're gonna want to pat that down so it doesn't have a lot of extra liquid in that. Just coat those pretty good. Once those are nice and covered, we're gonna go ahead and put those in the oven. We're gonna go ahead and broil our mahi mahi. So I'm gonna line my pan with tin foil. Then I'm gonna go ahead and spray that. And we're gonna go ahead and put those right on our pan, and then we'll broil them on high. I like to broil mine anywhere from 6 to 10 minutes. You'll just wanna check that to make sure you don't overcook your mahi mahi. Okay, and we're just gonna put that in the oven. I just pulled these out of the oven. we're gonna go ahead and use our taco shell forms. All you're going to do, you're gonna take the cheese shells and we're just gonna form them right on the form. And we'll just let those sit there for a couple minutes while our Mahi Mahi cooks. All right, while we're waiting for our fish to cook, we're gonna go ahead and start on our salsa that will top our tacos. We're gonna use about a half a jalapeno. You can use a whole one if you want, depending on how much you want, and if you need more greens. I'm just gonna chop those up nice and fine. All right, we're gonna add our jalapeno to our bowl. We're gonna finish chopping up our cilantro. And we're just gonna go ahead and add 1/4 of a cup of our cilantro. We're gonna add a 1/2 cup diced tomatoes. We're gonna add a pinch of salt. And we're gonna add 2 more tablespoons of lime juice. Okay, we're gonna add our 2 tablespoons of lime juice. And we're gonna do 3 ounces of avocado. I'm gonna use my handy little avocado slicer. You will want to measure out 3 ounces, and you can chop that up if you'd like. Which for this one was almost exactly perfect. So basically a medium-sized avocado is about 3 ounces. And then we'll add those and we'll just mix that up together. Doesn't that look amazing? Okay, we're gonna set that aside. When our Mahi Mahi is finished and we load our tacos, we'll put that on top. To finish this off so we have a complete lean and green, we're gonna go ahead and make some cilantro lime rice. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the hearts of palm rice. This is gonna be on medium heat. I'm gonna add my hearts of palm rice. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of lime juice. Add the rest of my cilantro and jalapenos. Just stir that all together and that will be ready to go. All right, now it's time to assemble everything. So we have our taco shells. We're just gonna go ahead and flip those. See, they're nice and taco shaped. We have our beautiful fish. Turned out amazing. Kind of chop that up a little bit. Now this is going to be 3.5 ounces of Mahi Mahi. I'm just going to go ahead and put that in our taco. We're gonna top that with half of the salsa that we made. Remember, the salsa is for 2 servings, so only half goes on the tacos. And then we're gonna add our hearts of palm, which is gonna be 3.85 ounces of the hearts of palm. And I'm just gonna top the rest of my salsa right on top of that. And there you go. This is one amazing dinner.